Annapolis Yacht Club Wednesday night race fans. I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV, and joining me from behind the camera this evening is Kristen Berry on camera A and drone. So tonight we have a bit of a surprise for you. All of the boats are out here tonight. They have decided not to keep splitting them in half. All 100 and some odd boats are going to hit this race course hot tonight because it's blowing about 10 to 15 from the southerly direction. So can't wait to see what's going to happen. The biggest boats, the biggest fleets, off the line first, and rival Bob Cantwell wanted to win this pin, and he did. He's been timing that start for the last 5 minutes. Out here tonight, we have 2 Naval Academy boats. Both of the Far 40s are out here training for their next events. In the foreground, Mumbles, Brad Kaufman, winning the left side so far. 10 seconds to go for ORC2 and Mike Beasley's GP26 and John Lowe battling for the pin end. Individual recall, someone was over, listen up. It's a different story for the J105s. The majority of the pack likes the middle of the line up by the boat, but our class leaders are still down here at the pin. Another individual recall, lots of boats heading each other up. 527 almost certainly over Firebrand, John Slaball. Many boats over, committee doing a great job calling them all back. Peregrine getting sucked out the back a bit here. Smoke and Oakham, clear air. The V boats have quite a large line for their small fleet, but they all want to start in the same couple of feet, just barely making it. The fleet is off 216, bit of a late start, but they are leading the series overall, so I wouldn't count them out quite yet. Just a few seconds left, and Rob Mayers on the Puffinator tried to get back onto port and unfortunately fouled one of the J70s, and they're going to be over the line early. Moving to the outside of this course, Rival leading the way in his Carkeek in ORC1. ORC1, the rest of it coming around the top mark with Kevin McNeil's Far 30 Seabiscuit and Supra Umberto de Artistas CNC 30. The first top mark for ORC2 and Vinchingo, an Italia 9.98 Sport, is going to be here first with Eric Halland driving. Oh, Ray Wolf driving. Just behind them, Seaburger. A Cape Fear 38 with Bill White and Harold Mangold had to shoot up over that mark, fighting the current. But they're ready for the hoist as well. Professional on the bow here for Rattlin' Rum, GP26. Getting that kite up, and they will be heating up quite soon, so we shouldn't get too far ahead of them, KB. Crowd favorite, Aunt Jean, J35, Jimmy Sagerholm with his big symmetrical kite coming around next. '49 SUI from Switzerland, the SE 8.5, Pointless, holding up our Hiawassee, John Bell, J100. Arthur Libby and Thomas Carter's Doghouse. J105 has caught up to the back of ORC2. Catching up downwind with Team Patriot, Steve Young at the helm. They take out veterans, teach them a new skill, and they get to have that sense of camaraderie back in their lives. QA2 a bit short-handed tonight, only 4 on board with Christine Compton in pink, trimming that big kite. The bat 4 with Warren Richter driving, leading this middle pack. Moving towards the more beginning of the course, we have Jay McGinnis, his J30 Blitz, with his son Ian on board. It's up here on the rail as rail meet, looking for breeze. First of the V boats into the river, the Ewansons, on their spin sheet kite. Race committee is still shortening the course to finish everyone out by the last nun. Spectator fleet out in force. You may have seen them at the windward mark. They're even more plentiful at the finish. Congrats to the Ewansons for being the first V-boat to cross the finish line tonight. Well, thank you so much for joining us out here for this bit of a reunion tour. All of the boats out on one Spitter River trying to race on the same night. Loving it. Thank you, Kristen Berry, for filming with us tonight. Bruce, this one's for you. Thank you to the Annapolis Yacht Club, the Boatyard Bar and Grill. If you are a skipper out there or you're a crew and you have some intel to share with me, make sure that you send it to me, Ashley@t2p.tv. We tend to hunt down the fleets we have something to say about. So, for T2P TV, I'm Ashley Love. We'll see you next week.